asked you? Who asked you? These are the things you should keep quiet about. Hi guys, hi. Yeah, this is your girl Lisa, and I want to welcome you once again to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, you are highly welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you already. So today's video is going to be a very different video. It's a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but I have been holding back. But today we are finally doing it. Well, from the title, I know you could tell what we are discussing today. Well, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, today we'll be talking about 5 things as a human being and as a high value person you should keep quiet about. 5 things as a human being and as someone who has respect for themselves should keep quiet about. And number 1 on my list is your goals and your dreams. I don't know if you've ever realized that the moment you tell people about your dreams and your future plans, like the chances of those things, the chances of you achieving those things is very, very low. Yes, it's very exciting to discuss about those things, but wait. Okay, the chances of those things happening is very, very low. And when your dreams are still at the infancy stage, I will advise you keep it private. You keep it as in cool. Don't go about telling people that you want to achieve this next year, you want to do this. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't discuss these things, but at least you should have 2 or 1 person you talk these things about. But I'm talking in a case whereby you start discussing it with 10, 9, 8, sharing it to everyone. Telling people about your future plans and your goals will only make a mess. You understand? So I will advise you keep it secret when it is still at the infancy stage, and revealing your dreams to people will only make the actualization less exciting. Like when you actualize those things, people already know. You understand? So when you keep it secret, it makes the actualization to be more exciting. You understand? So keep your dreams and your goals, keep it private. You can only talk to people you trust, maybe 1 or 2. You can seek advice, but do not go about telling and sharing your dreams to people. Now, the second thing on my list is your relationship. Yes, I believe most of you must have known that I'm going to talk about this. Yeah. Your relationship is one of the things you keep private, you keep silent about. The details of your relationship should not be discussed outside. Third party should not be involved. What happened behind closed doors, your intimate moments, your arguments, your happy moments, do not share it. That is what I mean by keeping your relationship private. You understand? People should not hide you. That's not what I mean. What I mean is what happens behind closed doors. Most times, I wonder what you gain. I see most ladies, they go about telling their friends, their boyfriend did this, their fiancé did this. Who asked you? Who asked you? These are the things you should keep quiet about. You understand? Are you telling them you had arguments with your boyfriend for what? You want their opinion? These are the things you should keep quiet about. Nobody should know. Don't go and start broadcasting your relationship, your arguments, your happy moments, everything. We don't need to know. Keep them to yourself. The third thing on my list is your financial status. Yes, people shouldn't know about that. Your net worth, your gains, your wins and your loss, how much you are making daily, your daily incomes, your financial status, your account balance. People shouldn't know about that. I see one of those girls who go about telling people that they made 300,000 this week. They make, who asked you? Who asked you? These are the things you should keep quiet about. People shouldn't know when you are broke. People shouldn't know when you have millions. Keep it to yourself. What will you gain telling people about your gains and your loss? All these things are uncomfortable and they are tacky. I see people broadcasting, telling people about how much their salary is, how much they are paying them, how many savings they have, as in how much savings they make yearly and weekly. The moment you go about telling people how much you make, how much they pay you, how much is your net worth and the rest of them, all these things brings hatred and jealousy. You understand? We don't need to know about all those things. The money you are making is for yourself. So don't go about broadcasting, posting your net worth online. You don't need to know. Now, the next thing on my list is your kind deeds. Yes, I see people saying, because of me, she's surviving. Because of me, she's who asked you. When you help someone, when you will help someone, maybe you assist someone or you lend something to someone, keep that to yourself. God will only bless you for your kind gestures and your kind deeds. Some people has even made it a habit that they cannot help in private. They only help people when they know that people are watching them. Like they do things for people to notice it. All these things are uncalled for. If you want to render help to someone, do it in a private, in such a way that God will reward you. Some has even gone to the far of posting their visit to motherless babies online. As in what were you expecting to gain when you only render help in a way that people will praise you? You understand? Your rewards for your kind deeds is in heaven and not worldly. Now, the next thing on my list is your weaknesses and your flaws. These are the things you shouldn't go about talking to people because it will bounce back. Yes, it will bounce back the moment you start sharing your flaws and your weaknesses to people. As funny as it sounds, most of us still go as far as sharing their weaknesses with their friends, their colleagues, and rest of them. All these things are the things you don't need to talk about. You just have to work on yourself. Okay? Work on yourself. Work on the way to manage those weaknesses and those flaws. Because the moment you start sharing it to people, they will use it against you. Nobody is perfect. You have to know that you are weak in this place. What you are sharing it to people, they also have weaknesses, so you don't need to go and start sharing your weak points and your flaws with people. These are the things you need to calm down, work on yourself, then and see how to help yourself. If you need counseling, go for counseling. Don't go and start discussing whatever. They will still use it on you because human beings are unpredictable. Do not trust anyone. If you need counseling, go for counseling. Right. So these are the things I think as a human being you should keep private about. See, let me tell you one thing. Privacy is power, and what people don't know, they can't have control over. Okay, when you are private and quiet about things, you see that your life begins to walk in line with the way you want it to be. The moment you bring more people into your life, the moment you keep many friends into your life, they will all destroy you because you can't trust anyone. And even if you want to have friends, at least I have one or two so that whenever you hear things outside, you could trace the leakage. You could trace where it is coming from. A private life is a happy life. And I want you to realize that not everyone can sit on your table. Okay? Keep only two, if possible, one. Don't go about making friends. I'm not saying you shouldn't be friends with people. No. Be friends, but there are people who are your main friend. You understand? The people who you can actually talk about, like who you can share things and ideas with. The older you get, you value your privacy. Because being too chatty, being too outspoken will only feed a lot of gossip about you. So as a high value woman and as someone who has respect for him or herself, there are things you need to keep quiet about. Okay? Don't go about telling people, broadcasting your plans and your goals and everything. It will only make a mess. Alright? So with these few points of mine, alright, I believe I've touched someone's life. So still be a high value woman, okay? And work on yourself, work on adding more values to yourself. I still remain your favorite lady, Lisa. See you on my next video.